Hello, welcome to That Film. Today we're doing a kind of a part 2 to older videos of ours where we recast all of the brilliant actors who are currently in the MCU. We're continuing this thread by recasting one film in particular, Guardians of the Galaxy. Here with me is Todd James.
Hello.
I'm James Forbes.
Hello, James.
Actually, Todd's pretty much done it all.
Not pretty much. That is exactly what's happened.
That's exactly what's happened, yeah. And this topic was actually suggested to us by one of our viewers, Kit Hand, who suggested that we do.
Hello, Kit.
Hello, Kit. Suggested we do a part 2 to it. So, Todd, Guardians of the Galaxy, recast it.
All right. I'm going to go in sort of reverse order of how important they are. So save the best of last.
You're going to offend people by doing that. But go on.
Or, well, you know what I mean. In terms of how many lines they have. So I started with Groot, who has the least number of lines.
I'm not sure if he's got the least. He's got the least variety.
Well, yeah. But, okay, so the two important things about Groot.
Yeah.
I feel like they got to have a deep, powerful voice.
Oh right, if we were saying that he's a tree.
That is also true. But also, it would be good if the person who does the voice can act. Because what is good about Vin Diesel?
I don't think it's necessary to act at all. He says
no,
one line.
But I disagree completely. Because even though he says one line, you know what he means every time. So I thought about a few. I thought about Patrick Stewart, and I was like, he's got a great voice.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. No, I did not go for Christopher Walken. I've ended up going with Will Arnett.
Ah, nice. Lego Batman. BoJack
Horseman.
He's done a lot of voice work, actually.
Yeah, so exactly. He's done a load of voice work. He's a really good actor, not just comedically, because we all know he's great at that. He's also, is really good with dramatic stuff as well. And yeah, I just feel like he would sort of fit the bill. He would fit right in, and he could deliver the line, "I am Groot."
That's a great compliment, isn't it?
It's
you know what? Looking at you, Will Arnett, I think you have the capabilities to say, "I am Groot."
Yeah, I'm sure he'd take that as a compliment.
I'm giving this a pass. I'm doing a two-stage thing here.
It's a pass.
That's a pass.
Okay, I'm glad.
Bling.
Right, next up, Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
So I should say, I've tried to be a little bit different to what we have at the moment, and not just be like, oh, this person would do a great impression of this person.
Okay.
So Rocket. These were the two before Bradley Cooper was announced that I thought of.
Oh, okay.
One of them is Ron Perlman, because Hellboy, you'll know who
Hellboy,
and Sons of Anarchy.
But he's not going to do the costume for this, is he?
No, he's just going to do a voice.
Okay, great.
He's not going to put on the Rocket Raccoon outfit and just walk around set.
He'll do it though. He'll do it.
He would if the money was right. Because his voice just screams, "Oh, I've seen things. I've done bad things to people." But ultimately, the one I wanted more than anything, Jason Statham.
Yeah, I mean his performance in Spy. I haven't seen it, but I've heard he's very good in that. He's
funny.
Comedy.
Yeah.
And yeah, he does sound like he's got the typical tough guy voice.
Yeah, like what voice do you least expect to come out of a... That's the whole thing about Rocket Raccoon, really.
Yeah.
That it's the ridiculous difference between him being a little raccoon and him just being a monstrous killer.
Todd, you've done it again.
I've done it again.
That's 2 passes.
You're welcome.
Nice.
I feel like we should stop now before I... No, all right. Next up, Drax. So Drax is kind of a hard one because the film version is really different to the comic book version.
Okay.
So he's basically a lot more comedic in the film.
Yeah.
He's more like stoic, I guess, the character. There was really only one for this, and I've gone for Manu Bennett, who... You are giving me a confused look, but you will know him. I think he was Deathstroke in
Gotham.
No way!
Yeah,
he was also
not Gotham.
Arrow, yeah. Arrow, that's it.
And he's in Spartacus.
Spartacus, that's where I first saw him. And he's not only is he physically ginormous, he actually has good range as an actor. Yeah. He's played a load of great roles. He was also in the Hobbit trilogy as the White Orc something. That that guy. I feel like he's had one other big role that I can't remember. But anyway, he's kind of...
What is up with that guy? Why is he not bigger than what he is?
I don't know. Exactly.
Why
he's
is he
had
not
all these
like
cool
leading
roles.
films?
He's like... Every sort of genre fan should know him and love him.
Yeah.
But he's
His name's not that huge. It's not that out there.
Yeah.
And the only thing everyone says is about him is like, yeah, he was really good. He made whatever thing he was in better.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Dave Bautista, for the role he has,
it's brilliant.
He's really funny.
I'm glad he didn't go with the easy option of like The Rock or Steve Austin or...
Well, yeah, you just... Again, I wanted someone who kind of is an actor, first and foremost, and then is a giant ripped guy that can beat people up.
I like it. You know what?
Pass.
A third pass.
A third. Oh my god, this is getting dangerous. Gamora, next up. Gamora's quite tricky because I think of all of them, she was kind of handled the least well of the 5 Guardians. Because when you read Gamora, she's like, no one can beat her up, basically. There's one comic I've read, and I cannot remember the title of it, but she's in like this arena, and there are like 100 ginormous things all coming at her, and she's just like dancing around them, just destroying them. Nice. And whereas in this, she was kind of fine.
Well, she kind of had that in the prison sequence.
Yeah, but that's kind of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was. I thought about your MMA fighters, your Ronda Rousey, your Gina Carano and stuff, but ultimately I've gone for Sofia Boutella, who was in Kingsman. She was old Blade Legs in Kingsman.
Legs.
She's also plays Jayla
that's good actually.
in Star Trek Beyond.
And she's got a big role coming up as the mummy
in The Mummy. Yeah. This is quite an obvious choice, I guess, but then Gamora's a pretty tricky role.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But the acting chops. I haven't seen her in a strong acting role.
That's the only thing.
The only time I've seen her was in Kingsman, and her character was quite mute. Her legs did the talking.
Her legs did most of the talking. Yeah, that is the only thing. And I also wasn't a big fan of her in Star Trek Beyond, but everyone else seems to think she's great.
Okay.
So I'll go with everyone that isn't me.
I'm sorry, Todd. This is where we have to get off the roller coaster.
Okay.
It's going to have to be a fail. I don't see it as better than Zoe Saldana, and I think there are better options out there.
Such as?
Emily Blunt, why not?
Great, thank you.
You could say that about any role, and I would have said Emily Blunt.
I know you would have.
Who's going to play Groot? Emily Blunt.
My man. Yeah, like I said, but that one again, that one is kind of tough to do because Zoe Saldana is a really good actress. Yeah, all right. Last but not least, StarLord.
Who?
Good gag. Again, he's quite far deviated from his comic book counterpart. He is basically a...
It was a nice surprise casting with Chris Pratt.
Yeah, and Chris Pratt is perfect, and it made him into a star in one
film. Everyone in Hollywood who was like a tall, handsome-ish white male went for that role. Yeah. So everyone in Hollywood went for that role.
Yeah.
And he got it. And you wanna try and recast him.
Well, I'm just saying, Chris Pratt was perfect for the version that we got, but the version that we got wasn't that. I mean, it was close, but it was a lot more funny. He was a lot more witty and a lot less deep, I guess. Yeah. He has less emotional. Or maybe he'll go there in this next film. We don't know. So for my choice for Star-Lord, you're gonna hate it. I already know. Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul? What? The shortest guy alive? What's going on?
Not important.
It is important.
It's not
what
important.
The hell?
Right.
Come on.
So we know
you just want a BoJack Horseman reunion.
I do.
Where's Alison Brie? She could be Gamora.
No, she couldn't.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we know he can act. He's capable of being funny. StarLord's not like a physical action role. He just needs to point a gun, which he can do. Aaron Paul has a great voice.
Okay, I've got 3 words for you.
Okay.
Need.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Speed.
Did you see Need for Speed?
No, I didn't actually.
Because I did. Oh, no! I saw it. Aaron Paul was good. The film was garbage. Yeah. I mean, hideous garbage. But he was really good in it. He can do emotion like no one else.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I can't look at him if he says any line from Breaking Bad, I will get emotional.
Okay.
But now you kind of talk me into it.
See, I just try. Chris Pratt is great as the StarLord we got.
Definitely,
but, yeah, and no one's contesting that.
No.
But he is kind of just playing Chris Pratt.
What about someone else who was really fat and funny that we didn't really expect? Jonah Hill in Guns of Galaxy.
I hope that's a joke.
No, not going to work.
I hope that's a joke.
It was kind of a joke, but...
But now I've said it, though. No.
Aaron Paul, definitely a really good actor. I just fear that he's not a leading actor, and that he's got some roles that he's, especially Jesse in Breaking Bad, that he's too wrapped up as. I see him more as that and not.
You could have said all of that about Chris Pratt before. You could have been like, "Oh, he'll only ever be Andy?
What in
Andy Dwyer?"
Yeah, well, that's parts
that
of
show
it. That's not like Breaking Bad was like winning
a cultural
Emmys.
phenomenon.
Yeah, that was like a major show.
True.
I'm sorry. I hate to do this. You know I hate to do this.
Yeah, I know.
That's another thumbs down.
You know what? 3 out of 5. I'll take it.
3 out of 5, yeah.
It's a better hit rate than fail rate.
Yeah, nice. Well, if you guys want to suggest, for some reason they recast Guns of Galaxy.
It's being rebooted.
Rebooting it. Only that though. Everything else is continuing.
Yeah,
Can you believe that? Wow. That they're rebooting Guns of Galaxy and they want to find a new cast. Who would you cast for those roles? And include some roles that we haven't suggested, like
Yondu.
I was going to say Yonkai. I was like, oh my god.
Close. Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula, yeah.
Ronan the Accuser.
Tilda Swinton. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm James Forbes.
And I'm Todd James.
Bye.
Oh no, it's raining. Oh no, my powers.
Yeah. No, fire, please. And the cat sparrows are like, hold it. Hold it.
Only a super powerful character wearing the Infinity Gauntlet would come and say, oh, it's Adam Warlock.